If you were like me a few months ago and you wanted to start a YouTube channel but you didn't even know how to start, you didn't even know what you were doing, and you just wanted to actually become a YouTuber, this video is for you. So step number one, you're gonna wanna pick your niche. Now, I was kind of not on board when people started to tell me that I actually had to pick a niche and that I just couldn't do random things. I didn't really listen to that, I'd say, but at the same time, I kind of did. You do not need to have a concrete niche. Now, I said that I was going to do creativity and art, but I ended up not doing that, and that's fine. You don't need to have a concrete one, but you do need to have some kind of category that you are in. In YouTube, they customize categories like in how-to, style, beauty, travel, vlogs, a lot of things. Now, I have done vlogs before, I have done paintings, I have done tutorials, but what is my main channel about is about how to, because most of my videos start with how to do this, how to do that, how to start this. It's mainly about that. So I would say that's kind of what it is. I talk about beauty, I talk about hygiene, lifestyle, productivity, and much, much more. But you can pick 1 to 3 niches, I'd say. And if I had to say like more of my niches, it's how to, beauty, and productivity. Those are my 3 niches. And I'd say once you find your 3 niches, you should be able to start your channel. 2, which is kind of obvious, create your channel. I started my channel back when it was like June or July, and how I was able to do that was I started a brand new Google account, and then I got into YouTube Studio. YouTube Studio could actually really help you see your analytics. It'll help you see if you're eligible to get paid, and it was really a big help because I was able to see my content like full time. I was able to see what happened then and there. And that's where I honestly started it. That's where I upload my videos. So honestly, you just have to create a channel. You're going to need like a banner. I forgot what that is called. Like I forgot like the little banner like when you enter your YouTube. Like when someone enters it, you're gonna need a homepage, you're gonna need your profile, and you're also gonna need your first video. Now, honestly, when I first started, like I was so nervous about all of these things, but I'd say don't make it look messy. Now, I know people want to be creative and they want to be like their own stuff and they're going to be like, oh, I'm going to add so many stickers. Oh my gosh, I'm going to make myself look so glittery. Don't. Keep it professional, because when you actually become like really like you actually start being consistent, like you start getting the subscribers, some are going to want to give you like sponsors or PRs or stuff like that. I'd say keep it simple. Like really simple. I wouldn't say mine is too simple. It's pretty simple, I'd say, because before I did do like little characterization. Mine is just like a character, like a cartoon version of me. I'd say maybe you can follow that, or you can just use a photo of you. Now, when you use a photo of you, I see a lot of people only showing like half of their face, which is also fine. But I'd say that someone, when they enter your channel and you're like, oh, who is this? They want to see your full face. They want to know, oh, it's this girl. Okay. They're going to want to see that. Now, for the description part, or like the little welcome part that you kind of see, you can also see that on my channel. I just say, hi, I'm Olivia, blah, 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 blah. I just talk about what is on my channel. I'm going to tell you, you need to put your email, or you can put your TikTok, your Instagram, your Facebook even. I think anything works. But you can also put your other socials on there so that people can find you somewhere else. They can actually come from those socials and find you here. 3, decide your content style. This one is also kind of like finding your niche, like your content style. Is it funny and chaotic? Is it calm and like sad or something? Is it energetic and like really silly or something? Or is it like aesthetic and calming again? I don't know, but I was able to find mine. I'd say mine is more of like kind of like a podcast style. Like a podcast style, but I'm trying to keep it aesthetic you know, find your content style, because sometimes depending on like the way that you talk, you could be a comedian and then you're gonna literally be talking about a serious topic. That some people would be actually interested in that, because like those are two different ideas put into one. But I'd say like if you were to talk just about something serious, you know, keep a serious face. And like if you were to actually talk about something funny, like, you know, be comedic about it, like be funny. Like I try to crack a joke here and then, like when I feel like it, when I want to. But, you know, keep your content in one style, because sometimes I feel like when people switch too much, like they're from serious, they're like funny, and then they just like mix it all up, I just feel like it's a little bit unstable, and I feel like it's just not necessary. I feel like you should just keep it like on its own little level. 4, use what you have. When I first started, I thought that I was going to need like some kind of Sony camera that probably costed me like half of my savings. I do not need a camera. Right now, I'm literally using my phone. Yes, my Apple iPhone 13. I've been using it to record since I've started, and all I use is a ring light camera. Now, if you do not have a ring light camera, I'd say shift it where a window is, you know, like for the light. But I use my ring, like the little ring camera. And I say use what you have. Like you do not need to buy a bunch of fancy things. Like I feel like this, like the more subscribers that you slowly start to earn, you can invest in those things for better quality or something like that. That is when you could actually start getting the things. But like right now, like if you just started, I don't think you actually need to get a ring light camera. You do not need to get like a Sony camera or like some type of camera with like amazing vision or something. You do not need to get like a bunch of subscriptions on editing apps. You don't need to, you just don't need those kind of things. So like when you first start, I really just recommend starting with the phone. And, you know, finding a quiet room is also kind of important. You do not need to set up a whole stage, a whole room. Just a quiet space would be good enough for you to record your first video. Edit your videos. You need to find a good editing app. And I'm not saying one with a subscription, a really cheap, free, and good editing app. And the 2 examples I have are CapCut and iMovie. I never used iMovie, but I have heard other YouTubers that they first started with iMovie and it worked pretty well and it was just simple. I use CapCut because I feel like it's also really easy to use, and I've used it for years and years now. Even if I haven't really started my own channel, I've used it, and I think I really know like the format, I know the platforms on there, I just know how to really use it. I know my way around there, you know what I mean? So I'd say when you first start, like editing is still an important part that's going to play in your videos, but that does not mean that it's like always going to be the important part. But you still have to edit your videos, because sometimes I have clips where like I literally don't even know what I'm talking about. I have to delete that. Like I just forget and I just like trail off of a topic. I'm going to split those and delete them. Now, editing can also mean that you can put like stickers, you can put effects, you can put filters. I would say when you first start, don't start with all of those things. Like you can start with a little intro and everything, but you do not need to add that many stickers and everything. I add like a few, like here or here or here or here in the corners, but that is about it. That is it. I just feel like you just don't need to do too much. I feel like this simpler is better, because sometimes less is more. Make eye-catching thumbnails. I do not know about this, but if you've clicked on this video, that means that the thumbnail caught your eye, because I'm pretty sure that's the first thing you see, because I don't really know anyone who just reads like the caption and says, okay, I'm going to click onto it. Like I feel like it's the thumbnail that you see first, and you click onto your video and you're like, okay. Your thumbnails are actually what bring your audience into the video. That is what actually gets you views, because that's what people see, and that's what people are going to click onto. So don't make it clickbaity. We're not clickbaiting here, but you have to make it catch people's eye. Either you make it aesthetically pleasing, you either make it somewhat, pop, or you can make it really simple, because sometimes simple things just catch my eye, because like I really don't like it when people do too much. Like I have to be honest. Sometimes thumbnails can be the reason why your video fail as well. If your thumbnail is really bad, like it's just a photo of you like this and like nothing else, no text, nothing, people are not going to want to click onto that. You need to make your thumbnails look good. I'm pretty sure you've clicked on a Mr. Beast video because of his thumbnails. Like his thumbnails are literally really good. Like they'll have like big text, like him doing crazy things or something. You probably clicked onto that video because of the thumbnail, right? Or if you are somebody who really likes to do a lot of editing in photos, I would say use the app Canva, or you can use PixArt for your thumbnails, because those are the two apps that I use. Stay consistent. You know, have you ever heard of somebody saying consistency is key? It is. It really is. Your videos do not need to be perfect. Your videos do not need to be immaculately amazing that you gain like 500 followers or subscribers in the first day. No, your videos do not need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. I post every single Saturday. I used to post every single 2 days, which I didn't really have time to do that because I also go to school. I still do my own things. I still need to have time for myself, which that schedule was just too much. But if you do have time, post every 1 to 3 days. I think that's like the best little thing. I post every once a week. I feel like that's when I post Saturdays, because I feel like that's when people can actually chill. I say kind of like consistency and strategy is what you need to grow your YouTube channel. You do not need perfection. Okay, perfection should be like, yes, you know, like still make it look nice and still make it look good to the eye, but you do not need it to be perfect, because consistency matters more than being perfect. You know, like practice makes you get better. Practice will make perfect one day. I'm going to say one thing though about like consistency. There's strategy when it comes to that. I chose Saturday because Sundays people are out, people are shopping, they're going to church, they're going to parties. I feel like Friday you just got off, you know, like you're just like wanting to do your own thing, maybe even scrolling. But I feel like when you actually get like a Saturday is like just like a good day. The rest of the week, like, you know, you're doing school and everything. Like, I'm not gonna post, but like a Saturday is when you actually just like take the time to chill and you just saw a YouTube video and then you just watch it.